This intriguing case almost sounds like the plot for a TV soap opera, except the events twist and turn so much that the soap opera would seem quite unbelievable. The evidence isn't exactly clear-cut, the testimonies are contradictory, and there are numerous theories about what really happened. Moreover, everything took place during Halloween. It's also not every day that a mother's dreams become part of official court documents. On October 31, 2010, Luis Andres Colmenares attended a Halloween party with friends at a dance club in the Colombian capital, Bogota. At around 3 o'clock in the morning, Colmenares left the dance club with his girlfriend and fellow student, Laura Moreno, as well as other friends. Drunk and tired, Colmenares decided to buy himself a hot dog. Moreno and another friend, Jenny Quintero, accompanied him. Up to this point, all witnesses agree on the events, but after this, things become confusing and illogical. According to Moreno and Quintero, Colmenares suddenly threw the hot dog on the ground and started running towards the nearby Elviry Park. Laura chased after him and caught up with him twice, but couldn't manage to calm him down. The last time, he broke free and ran frantically into the darkness. Luis Colmenares then fell into one of the canals in the park, but no one is sure whether it was an accident or intentional. The authorities were only notified 2 hours later, and Luis's body was only found 12 hours later. The body was found just a few meters from the spot Laura had indicated as where she last saw Luis. That specific area had also been searched earlier in the morning, but nothing was found. The official autopsy results concluded that Colmenares had received a blow to the head and that he died from suffocation. The conclusion was that Luis committed suicide. His body was then buried, and those involved resumed their lives. A few months after the burial, however, Luis's mother, Oneida Escobar, dreamed that her son told her that the truth could be found on his body. As a member of the Wayuu indigenous people, Oneida believed that her deceased son was trying to communicate the truth to her and immediately had his body exhumed. The subsequent autopsy found that Luis Colmenares had not committed suicide but had been murdered. According to the new report, it was found that Luis had received a total of 7 blows to the head and that there were other marks and wounds on the body that did not match the position in which the body was found. The findings and Oneida's dream caused a stir throughout the country. Laura Moreno and Jenny Quintero were arrested. The majority of the public considered the dream to be a serious indication of the truth, but the Supreme Court did not attach as much value to it. Details of the case were debated in the press and on social media down to the finest detail. There were those who argued in favor of the accused, but the majority tore the two girls apart, even making violent remarks. Over the following 5 years, at least 3 state prosecutors worked on the case. Evidence mysteriously disappeared, witnesses were intimidated or bribed, and experts disagreed on the blows to the head and other wounds. There is even a recording of a conversation where Laura Moreno's father tried to bribe a state prosecutor. Some key witnesses were even imprisoned for giving false testimony. Finally, in February 2017, the judge found in a 258-page report that Laura Moreno and Jenny Quintero were innocent and that Luis Montenegro had hit his head when he fell into the ditch. After that, he drowned. His body was washed into a pipe near the scene and was overlooked during the initial search. Even today, there are Colombians who believe that Montenegro was murdered and did not die in an accident. Those who were falsely accused and imprisoned have since filed large claims against their accusers. Who would have thought that a mother's dream could cause such a big uproar?